am filming the full face highlighters challenge. Now, I can't describe to you my excitement because I've been wanting to do this video for so long. Like the second I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm doing it, honey. I am doing it. If you don't know what this challenge is, a girl from Dubai named Maria, she's a makeup artist. She created this challenge where you do your makeup, but you can only use highlighters. So that's the video that I'm going to be doing today. Who knows, maybe this will end up being my everyday makeup look. We'll find out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I gotta put my headband on because you guys know I hate having hair in my face. Also, I'd like to introduce you guys to our friend. His name is Carl. He will be visiting us for the next couple days and hopefully we'll be gone soon. Although I will be using only highlighters for my whole face, the only thing I want to do before I do that is prime my skin with the Benefit Porefessional, because when you highlight your skin, your pores will become a lot more visible, and so this will help make it like a little bit more seamless and flawless. I'll be putting this in the areas where I have large pores, like my chin, right next to my nose, on my nose especially because I have really large pores there, and just everywhere else. Okay, so my first product that I'm going to be using is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and this is going to help give my skin a light glow, and then we're going to build the glow as we go. Now for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Becca, what is this, Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid one in the shade Opal, and this is going to be pretty translucent, so I'm going to be pumping on a lot, all that. All I know is that I better look glowy, and if I don't, I'm going to add more. Don't forget to blend down your neck, because if you don't, people will be like, why is your neck a different color than your face? And you'll be like, really, boo, really? I'm going to be blending this out with a damp beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. If only you guys knew the struggle for this background. I know it's really plain, but I feel like it's better than just like my random blue walls in my mirror and stuff. Now that I've gotten my foundation nice and blended, I'm going to move on to my concealer so that I can conceal my dark circles and my friend Carl. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Dandelion Shy Beam, and this is supposed to be like a matte highlighter. I don't really know how that works, but it's really good for like subtle highlights underneath my eyes to conceal dark circles, my chin, cupid's bow, nose, and forehead area, because that's where light will hit your face. Wow, I'm just living. Look at my glowy, dewy skin. Can you see it? Okay, now for my absolute favorite part of the video. I'm going to set my entire face, everything, my under the eyes, my cheeks, my forehead, everything, with the Jeffree Starr highlighter, or Skin Frost technically, in the shade Ice Cold. Now, this Skin Frost is normally something that you would barely touch the brush into, be like, hee hee, and then like, blend it out like extremely well so that you don't have just like bam highlighter. But I'm going to take this massive Sigma large powder F20 brush. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? If you don't put on sunglasses, you're gonna need to call 911, and I'm not paying for your medical bill. So I would really appreciate it if you put on sunglasses, 100 SPF sunscreen, maybe 200 if you can find it. And yeah, then watch the video, but with caution, you might want to lower the brightness on your computer too. Okay, here we go, ready? I know that a lot of people have been using the Artist Couture one to set their faces, but I don't have that, so I'm improvising. Oh. If you're ever are looking for the perfect date makeup, I would say this is it, because you will show the boy that you are happy and glowy and that you are the light of his life. So I didn't get into all the crevices of my face because this brush was too big, and we can't have that happen. I need my entire skin, my entire face, everything on this area needs to be highlighted. Just, you know, a little low-key, just to brighten that area up, let Jesus know that I'm still here. Can you see this line, my foundation line? You don't want that, so just blend it straight into your hair. Like, go into your hair, in fact. I mean, you know how everyone's dyeing their hair platinum blonde these days? Just get this highlighter and put it right all over your hair. I'm just so happy. This feels awesome. Actually, this doesn't feel very good. Like, I feel like my skin is low-key choking to death and like my skin will just die. Now that we've set our whole face, you could stop here. I mean, I feel like this is a very natural look, but I'm not going for natural. I'm going for the like you walk by and people take off their sunglasses like, damn girl, look at that highlight though. So we got a bronze. Okay, so now for my bronzer, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Gleam, because I'm gleaming. And I'm going to take the shade Mimosa. I'm going to use the Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush. This is the F40. Tap off the excess and go into town. No harsh lines, people. If you're trying to decide where to wear this makeup look, you're like, I don't know where I could wear this, Shannon. Oh, I'll let you know. Church, honey. Wear it to church, wear it to meet your boyfriend's parents for the first time, walking the dog, going to the grocery store, going to the restroom, going on a train. Oh, especially before you go to the airport. Security they might have to call a lot of security people, and the TSA people might be like, no, you're not allowed on. Obviously, your face is very explosive. People might think that this looks like a piece of poop was dropped on your face, but I don't think so. I think it's called glam, full glam. I mean, drag queens do it all the time, right? Now I'm going to carve out my I'm going to carve out my contour because it's not intense enough for me. I'm going to be using the shade Pearl by Becca Cosmetics, and because this is not as white, it'll just be a little bit of a subtler glow than the Jeffree Starr one, you know what I mean? And this is just gonna help make my contour more visible because I don't think that my cheekbones are sharp enough to cut somebody, so that's the goal here. Now, taking the Anastasia Glow Kit again, I'm going to take the shade Hard Candy. This is a beautiful, light, iridescent pink color. I'm going to put this on the apples on my cheeks. Oh yes, oh yes, here we go. Whoa, can you see my reflection? Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands. Living, breathing, dying, eating, sleeping, sneezing, shopping, dreaming, eating. I already said that. Blending, being, achieving, and breathing. This highlight. I already said breathing, but I'm breathing again. Also, just put a little bit on your temples for good measure, just so that your whole face is happy and healthy. Like I said, that's the goal with this look. Happy, healthy, and ready to shock people. And I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. And just very lightly, I'm going to take this on the apples of my cheeks. Tap off any excess, honey. Lightly, very lightly. Yes, honey. It's like red, like honey, Christmas tree alert. Oh yeah, also Christmas parties, great option for this makeup look. So now, because my face is not highlighted enough and I want it to be more highlighted and glowy, I'm going to be taking the Becca x Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. I'm going to be taking the shade Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, the two shades that she created with Becca, and I'm going to be applying that to the high points of my face. Again, I'm going to be using the Anastasia A23 brush, but I'm too lazy to go wash it, so that's how it's gonna go. And I'm just applying this on the high points of my cheeks, just lightly, very slightly, just a little discreet. And then on the tip of my nose, on your cupid's bow, my cupid's bow technically, I guess. Your chin. And you can't forget your forehead, especially if you're oily, you really want to do this. Okay, so I'm still not happy enough with that highlight. So I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Highlighter in the shade Ethereal Light. Still not enough. So I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in the shade Indiscretion. Now, fun story, when I first got this in the mail last year, I literally put this all over my face. And you can talk to Shannon Sweeney if you want, because she witnessed it. And I put it all over my face because I was just so inspired by it, and I was like, yes, I want it all over my face. And it looked hideous, but it's a beautiful golden highlight. So I'm going to be applying this once again to my, actually, I'm going to put this in the spots where I bronzed my skin, just to give it a little bit of an extra kick, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia highlighter in the shade Illuminator. Yeah, it's up to you. Maybe you don't like white highlighters. I do. Now I'm gonna go in, because with like just two more, okay, then I'll stop. With the Jeffree Starr Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess, and I'm gonna go over my blush. Now with everybody's favorite highlight, this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. If you have heard of MAC Cosmetics, you've heard of this product, because everybody, their mother, their sister, their dad, their uncle, their brother owns this highlighter. I kind of want to do one more highlight, but I think I'm going to go in with for my final one, I'm almost done with my highlight, I promise. Bobbi Brown Highlighting Powder in the shade Pink Glow. This is supposed to be limited edition, but it's still available, so go pick this up, honey. You need it in your life. Chocolate break time. This video is sponsored by Nestle. Just kidding. Now moving on to my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I'm going to take the shade Dim Light, that's the shade on the very end. I'm going to use this as my crease color. I just brought you guys in a little bit closer so you can see all of the texture on my skin. Just kidding. I'm going to go back in with this Mimosa shade, and I'm going to focus this a little bit more in my outer part of my crease. I'm going to go into Peach Goddess by Jeffree Star Cosmetics to apply this all over my lid from inner to outer corner. Because I feel like my eyes have a lot of peach in them, I need them to have a little bit more something that pops. Take the shade Moonstone by Becca Cosmetics. I'm using a lot of their highlighters just because I really like them. That's simply why. They're just really good, okay? I'm going to spritz my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, because this will help intensify it, and then apply this over the Jeffree Star Skin Frost. Now for my eyebrows, I'm going to go back in with the Becca Blush Copper, because my hair is kind of ginger and this is kind of ginger, so I feel like it'll match well. I'm just going to lightly fill it. Why did I say lightly? Whoa. Just going to first outline my brow with this a little bit, very, defined. Yeah, I'm just defining them, and then I'll fill them in later. I want a sort of a bold brow, because that's all the rage right now. So that's the brow look that I'm going for. Well, I feel like those brows look pretty fierce and on fleek, but I would like them to have a little bit of highlight to them. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the shade Glam Rock. Now, just going to help highlight the brows and, make sure that they stay in place all day and all night. So when you're up close and personal with someone, they'll look at your brows and be like, whoa girl, your eyebrows are so nice. Okay, so it's time to curl my lashes up to Jesus. I'm just going to be going in with the Tarte Tartist Mascara. So for my lips, I'm going to line them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Heroin. Now I'm going to go in with the MAC lipstick in the shade, what is this? Please Me. It's a matte nude. I believe this was part of their holiday collection, but I think the color is still available. Now for the exciting part, I'm going to apply some highlighter to my lips to make this look complete. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia highlighter in the shade Peach Nectar in this Beach Cosmetics brush. I don't know, I just grabbed a random brush, and I'm just going to apply this right. Then once again, I'm going to use the Anastasia highlighters in the shade Starburst and Crushed Pearl. So this is the final, well, no, I forgot one of the most important things. So I'm going to now take a bath. So I'm going to start with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and just take a small bath, because this is luxurious and you don't take many baths in luxurious items. To go in with some MAC Fix Plus. And while my face is still a little bit wet, I'm going to very, very, very lightly just go back in with some Becca Pearl, because it'll really, really adhere to my face, and I feel like my highlight has become a little dull since we last highlighted it. Hi. Hi. And then for my final setting spray, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this will just make sure that it all stays locked in all day, all night, through the partying, through the family, through the walking the dogs, through everything. Now the final step is to... I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I challenge all of you to try it because it's a lot of fun. Just play around with your makeup and I promise you, you'll have so much fun. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already to join my YouTube family. I have a lot of fun here on this channel and I hope you guys do too. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.
Wipe it on your face.
I feel like Jesus is staring at me right now saying, "You've done well, my good and faithful servant."
That, yes.
Ah, nah, nah, nah. Oh, my sarcasm is unreal. Okay. I love you. Mwah.